ISUPK presents the Lord's 56th annual Passover, going down right here in Atlanta, Georgia. We got a whole bunch of events lined up for y'all, including the annual lamb slaughter. You already know. Then it's the Hebrew Academy trials. Oh boy. Next we got the children's party. Then you know we got General Muhammad's scripture breakdown class and the Hebrew Academy graduation. The Lord's 56th annual Passover. Pay your Passover fee. It's only $200 to get all these exclusive events. Real black culture. The general's in attendance and the stage is set. It's going down. April the 12th in Atlanta, Georgia. This event is only for the black, Hispanic, and Native Indigenous people. We got a week full of events from April the 9th and the 13th. But remember, you gotta pay that Passover fee. It's only $200 to get every event exclusively. Here's the itinerary for the Lord's 56th annual Passover. April the 9th is the annual lamb slaughter. April the 10th is the kids party. At 7 p.m. later that night, General Muhammad's scripture breakdown class. April the 11th, the Hebrew Academy graduation. Later that night at 8 p.m. is the all-black party. April the 12th is the Lord's 56th annual Passover. April the 13th is the Feast of Unleavened Bread. $200, 17 years or older, pay your Passover fee. See you in Atlanta, Israel. Shalom.
Christ is Officer 5000, Jeremiah, the camp leader of Atlanta. Passover 2025, starting April the 9th, we got the lamb slaughter. April the 10th, we got General Muhammad's class. April the 11th, we got the black party that's gonna have the Hebrew graduation. April the 12th, in Atlanta, Georgia, the 56th annual Passover, the only Passover under Commander Junior Hunter.
Our great and holy King has honored us for turning our lives from the darkness to the light, man. There's no greater gift you can receive than to wake up to the truth and then commit your life to saving your brothers, man. Looking in their eyes and seeing their faces and seeing what they've suffered and what they've gone through and seeing the end of it, man. It is a guaranteed seat in the kingdom of heaven, man. So in the name of our King Yahushua, we dedicate us another Passover of brothers and sisters' lives being saved.
April the 13th, we got the Feast of Unleavened Bread. Shalom. Christ is Officer 5000, Jeremiah, the camp leader of Atlanta. Passover 2025, starting April the 9th, we got the lamb slaughter. April the 10th, we got General Muhammad's class. April the 11th, we got the black party that's gonna have the Hebrew graduation. April the 12th, in Atlanta, Georgia, the 56th annual Passover, the only Passover under Commander Junior Hunter.
Our great and holy King has honored us for turning our lives from the darkness to the light, man. There's no greater gift you can receive than to wake up to the truth and then commit your life to saving your brothers, man. That's right. Looking in their eyes and seeing their faces and seeing what they've suffered and what they've gone through and seeing the end of it, man. It is a guaranteed seat in the kingdom of heaven, man. So in the name of our King Yahushua, do we dedicate us another Passover of brothers and sisters' lives being saved.
April the 13th, we got the Feast of Unleavened Bread. Shalom. To Atlanta. Christ, this Officer 5000, Jeremiah, the camp leader of Atlanta. Passover 2025, starting April the 9th, we got the lamb slaughter. April the 10th, we got General Muhammad's class. April the 11th, we got the black party that's gonna have the Hebrew graduation. April the 12th, in Atlanta, Georgia, the 56th annual Passover, the only Passover under Commander Junior Hunter.
Our great and holy King has honored us for turning our lives from the darkness to the light, man. There's no greater gift you can receive than to wake up to the truth and then commit your life to saving your brothers, man. Looking in their eyes and seeing their faces and seeing what they've suffered and what they've gone through and seeing the end of it, man. It is a guaranteed seat in the kingdom of heaven, man. So in the name of our King Yahushua, we dedicate us another Passover of brothers and sisters' lives being saved.
April the 13th, we got the Feast of Unleavened Bread. Shalom.
Hey, clap it up. Hey, Shalom, Yahweh Shah, Yahweh Shah, Baraka Thumb to the brothers, Yahweh Shemar Thumb by Shem, Yahweh Shah to the sisters. We are the ISUPK, the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, started out at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commander General Yohana. And we are here to teach so-called Black Latinos and Native Indians that we are the real Jews of the Bible and that the oppressor is the devil that the Bible speaks of. You know what I'm saying? This is ISUPK Atlanta, located here on 3353 Glenwood Road, Decatur, Georgia. And tonight we're having a law class. The itinerary here in Atlanta from Monday through Friday, the same time, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern. And we have as follows: Monday, the history class; Tuesday, brotherhood class; Wednesday, biblical law class; Thursday, General Muhammad class, scripture breakdown class; and Friday, Lashawan Kodash, the holy language, which is the ancient Hebrew class. You know, Saturdays from 11 to 12, 11 a.m. to 12 p.m., we have our Sabbath class. You know what I'm saying? 10 to 11. So, I keep saying that. So, like, I'm going to get it right one day. So, it's like, you know what I mean? From 10 to 11. Come on, you got to get out, okay? All right. From 10 to 11, we have classes. 10 a.m. to 11 a.m., we have 7 classes. And tonight, we're going to jump into the death of Whoremongers. That's what it is? You know, we're basically going to talk about how being a whore and a whoremonger is a pathway to an early death. We're going to start with, give me just a second. We're going to go to Matthew chapter 5, verse 17. You know what I'm saying? Because if I'm going to get into how it's wrong to be a whore and a whoremonger, we first have to show that there's a law against it, and that also that the laws against it still stand to be a whore or a whoremonger. Because the Christian church, man, the Christian church teaches us that it's okay to be a whore and a whoremonger. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can just do whatever we want to do. We can live our life how we want to live. You know what I'm saying? And everything's going to be okay. Well, I got a question too also, man. Like, how do you expect to have a good life and a perfect life if you really don't have a guideline to life? Like, you don't have a moral compass or anything. Like, you can just be whatever you want to be, and you expect that to bring you a good life. You know what I'm saying? Like, you expect something good to come out of that. For example, as I'm talking with the class tonight, you mean to tell me you can be a whore or a whoremonger throughout your whole life, and that's gonna bring you the good of life that you expected to get? You mean to tell me something good is gonna come out of being a whore or a whoremonger? Nah, man, I think not. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe that. There's insanity if you believe that. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, if I could, I would have shot. If I could ask you the camera kind of straighten it up a little bit.
We should have one.
It was toward where the angle was. It was just like this. It wasn't more so about.
Oh, okay, I got it.
Yeah, if I could. So, yeah, that's most of Christ. So that's perfect. That's better than what I wanted.
All right.
Yeah. And then throughout, so, you know what I'm saying? Clap that up. Most of Christ. If I could, sir. All right, we're gonna go throughout, sir. Matthew chapter 5, verse 17. Give me just a second, you know. Slacky. Also, if you want to call in, the call-in number is 404-793-7180. You can call in with your question, comments, you know what I'm saying, or whatever it is that, you know, maybe bothering your mind, call in, you know what I'm saying? And if I can get an answer right away, I'll get to it. And if not, man, we're going to sit it up and see if we can get an answer. We definitely going to get an answer for you, you know what I'm saying? But if I can answer it right away, I will, you know what I'm saying? We're going to go to Matthew chapter 5, verse 17. This is the book of Matthew chapter 5, verse 17. Think not that I am come to destroy the law or the prophet. You got to step down, lawyer, okay? You stay right there, but step down right there. Yeah, stay right there, okay? On the bottom, stay on the floor. Oh, one sign of Christ, sir, throughout. Think not that I come to destroy the law or the prophets. I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill. Christ said, think not that I come to destroy the law. I did not come to destroy the law, but to fulfill. Now, I know a lot of people going to say, he said he came to fulfill. You know what I mean? Christ fulfilled the law, so we don't have to do nothing. This is where reading comprehension is very, very, very important. Because Yes, Christ said that he came to fulfill the law. But if you go back to the other part, he said, think not that I come to destroy the law. He didn't, Christ didn't say, think that I came to fulfill the law and then destroy it after. He didn't say, hey, I came to fulfill the law so that I can destroy it. That's not what they're saying. Many people think that that's what they're saying. It's not saying that. It's saying he ain't come to destroy it. He came to fulfill it, to show, be an example of how to live. That's how you fulfill it, man. You know what I'm saying? He came to be that great example. You know what I mean? So we're gonna drop that, and we're gonna go to go down to verse 18. For verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass, one jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law, till all be fulfilled. Let me read that over. Salaki. Christ said, for verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass, one jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law, till all be fulfilled. Meaning, it say till heaven and earth pass. Heaven haven't passed, earth hasn't passed. You know what I'm saying? So what do that mean? That means till heaven and earth pass, one jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law. That means not one T or I, not one letter in that law is gonna be destroyed, man, until heaven and earth pass. You know what I'm saying? And heaven and earth don't look like it's going nowhere no time soon. Matter of fact, you in the Christian church praying that you get to go to heaven. You know what I'm saying? You waiting on heaven right now. You know what I'm saying? That you ain't, we really supposed to be building heaven, but that's a whole nother subject for another day. You know what I'm saying? Okay, now let's go to verse 19. This is interesting. Y'all give me just a second, Salaki. There we go. Got it going now. Most High Christ. All right, verse 19. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 5, verse 19. Whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments and shall teach men so, he shall be called the least in the kingdom of heaven. Run that back. It says, whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments. It said least commandments. You heard that? It says the least commandment, man. You know what I'm saying? Think about what least means. Somebody look up the word least. I'm back in the definition real quick. Let me get the definition for the word least.
Least.
You count that on one con, sir. Let's get the definition for the word least. Right here in the Webster, in the Merriam-Webster dictionary.
Oh, now, sorry, I got least.
Okay, you got the microphone so they can hear you, sir.
Oh, sorry, hold on.
I mean, you too hard. I got it right quick.
Oh, okay. Okay,
Yeah, I want to show you throughout it, sir. You know what I'm saying? The least, it says lowest in importance or position. Number two, the smallest, man. You see that right there? Smallest, not small, not smaller, but the smallest. You see that, right? Size, in size or degree. You know what I'm saying? So right, you got the smallest possible out of that, man. So when you see that right there, go back to the book, Matthew chapter 5, verse 19. Whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments and shall teach men so, he shall be called the least in the kingdom of heaven. I would like one Christian or someone. I'm gonna give you a quick little moment too, because I know it's gonna be hard. One Christian or anybody that just, anybody that disagree with what I just said or what the Lord just said, meaning, if can you please explain to me why you think it's okay to sin when the Bible clearly just said that whosoever shall break one of these least commandments, you know what I'm saying, and shall teach men to do so, he shall be called least in the kingdom of heaven. So can somebody call in and tell me why you disagree with this, if you disagree with this, or tell me, why is TD Jakes, Jamal Bryant, what's the Creflo Dollar, any preacher in your neighborhood, you know what I'm saying? Anybody motivational speaker, anybody, your mama, your grandma, why are y'all holding them up so high when they teaching you to break the least commandment? Somebody call in and explain that. You got time. You got time. In the comments, sir? Anybody help me understand why they think that?
No comments, just checking.
Okay, Most High in Christ. Hey, shalom to everyone that's checking in. Lord in Christ, Most High in Christ. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so ain't nobody gonna respond? No sweat. Okay. Guess everybody rolling with us, sir. I guess you know what I'm saying? Most High in Christ. Clap that up. You know what I'm saying? But whosoever shall do them and teach them the same shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven. You know what I'm saying? So guess what? In the kingdom of heaven, guess who's gonna be great? Commander General Yohana and the ISUPK gonna be great, man. Not that Christian church, that whorehouse on every corner. You know what I'm saying? Not that what you call it, mega church, you know what I'm saying? Not them coliseums, you know what I'm saying? Not the White House. You know what I mean? That y'all love to run up in there and y'all love to run in that White House just like y'all did, man. Shame on all you brothers and sisters, man, that went up in that White House and stuck your whole face up Trump behind, man. You know what I'm saying? All y'all that was horrible. That was a bad example, man. That was a bad example of how to be a pro-black person. Y'all did that. Yeah, listen, y'all looking at that like that's a good Black history moment. It was not. That was the perfect example of a whore. You know what I'm saying? When y'all ran up and stuck y'all face up Donald Trump behind, you know what I mean, in that White House a couple days ago, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, y'all. Slack. Give me just a second. What? Okay. Give me 2 seconds, everybody. Chairs right now. Okay, let's go. All right, we about to go to the book of Matthew, chapter 19, verse 17. And he said unto him, why callest thou me good? There is none good but one, that is the Most High. But if thou wilt enter into life, keep the commandments. If thou wilt enter into life, keep the commandments. Now, is Christ in the graveyard somewhere talking to bones? Is he somewhere talking to a bunch of coffins in the cemetery? What do he mean when he say, if thou wilt enter into life, keep the commandments? Somebody let me know that. What does Christ mean when he says, but if thou wilt enter into life, keep the commandments? Somebody give me that answer. Wait. I'm waiting. You got any responses online, sir? Okay, no sweat. I'm about to get it for y'all real quick. When Christ right here said, but if thou would enter into life, keep the commandments, we're going to scroll right over to Baruch chapter 4, verse 1. This is the book of the commandment of God. You know what I'm saying? You need to get you a KJV Bible, man. Get you a KJV Bible, you know what I mean? And get you the proper. You know what I'm saying? This is the books between the Old Testament and the New Testament. But if you go to the Christian church, the Roman Catholic Church, you'll find out that they got this Bible, man. It's called the 1611. You know what I'm saying? In most churches, if you don't want to get these two books, you know what I mean? You think it'd be much easier to just carry one. I mean, I still advise you to get both. You know what I mean? Get the 1611. You know what I'm saying? It has these two in it. You know what I mean? It has the Bible in the pocket. You know what I'm saying? Get this, but also get these two. You know what I mean? But we in the book of Baruch, chapter 4, verse 1. Give me just a second. The book of Baruch, chapter 4, verse 1 reads, this is the book of the commandments of God, and the law that endureth forever. All they that keep it shall come to life, but such as leave it shall die. So with all of your fairy tales and your mythicism about this Bible and about, God, can somebody explain, is this right here verse talking to skeletons? No, what this book is telling you, man, this is teaching you how to come to life, man, how to actually live. You know what I'm saying? When you walk around, you got an empty vessel. You know what I'm saying? You feel like you ain't got a purpose in life. You just walk around just nothing. You know what I mean? Look at those streets. Look how beat down many of us are here, man, on these streets, man. You know what I'm saying? Look at all the brothers and sisters, man, waking up, just going to work. You ain't living. You know what I'm saying? You just, we say it all the time, man. I just wake up to work, man. We just wake up to work, wake up to do this. No, the Lord don't want you to do that. You know why you gotta wake up? And it seems like all you can do is just work and pay bills. You know what I mean? You know why you living paycheck to paycheck? You want to know why you struggling, man? You know what I'm saying? It's because the people that's gonna be called least in the kingdom of heaven, They are the reason why. You know what I'm saying? And that's why the Lord is going to call them least to the kingdom of heaven, man. Because they cause many people of us out here to be living a horrible life. We be walking around dead out here, man. You know what I'm saying? We don't know that we should be keeping God's commandments all the way down to the least commandment. You know what I'm saying? Let's go back to what was just that? We're gonna go to 1 John chapter 2. 1 John chapter 2. First John chapter 2, verse 3 through 5. And hereby we do know that we know him. And hereby we do know that we know him if we keep his commandments. It didn't say if you break the commandments. It didn't say if you be a whore. It didn't say if you be a whoremonger. You know what I'm saying? It didn't say if you go into the White House shucking and jiving. You know what I'm saying? It didn't say if you become rich. You know what I mean? If you get a blessing, if you get your dream car, if you get your dream house, if you get that degree, it didn't say none of that. It says, and hereby we do know that we know him if we keep his commandments. If we keep his commandments, that's how you know the Lord. You know what I'm saying? All that stuff that you're talking about, it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? It's a facade, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a gift from Satan to keep you distracted and destroyed. You know what I'm saying? Go down to verse 4. He that said, I know him and keepeth not his commandments is a liar, and the truth is not in him. This is the Bible that I'm reading out of, brothers and sisters. This is the book of 1 John, chapter 2, verse 3 through 5. I'm going to give you those three precepts. But right now we're at verse 4. This is the book of 1 John, chapter 2, verse 4. You want to follow along. You know what I mean? This is the King James Bible. You know what I'm saying? Read it again. 1 John chapter 2, verse 4. He that said, I know him and keepeth not his commandments is a liar, and the truth is not in him. Once again, he that saith, I know him and keepeth not his commandments is a liar. T.D. Jakes is a liar. Jamal Bryant is a liar. Creflo Dollar is a liar. Steve Harvey is a liar. Ricky Smiley is a liar. Your Christian pastor is a liar. Your deacon is a liar. You know what I'm saying? Whoever, you know what I mean, is giving you spiritual guidance, you know what I mean, and telling you about life and about God is a liar. If they do not keep his commandments, the truth is not in them. It's not, man. That's just right in the Bible. You go show T.D. Jakes this right here, man. You go show Jamal Bryant this scripture. You go show your guru, your motivational speaker, whoever it is that you seek the knowledge of the Lord from. You go show them 1 John chapter 2, verse 4. And ask them, what is this verse saying? And if they tell you anything other than what your eyes see right here in this verse, run like hell to the nearest ISUPK school, man. We got one right here at 3353 Glenwood Road, Decatur, Georgia. You know what I'm saying? Okay, we go down to verse 5. This is 1 John chapter 1. This 1 John chapter 2, verse 5. But whoso keepeth his words, in him verily is the love of God perfected. Your Christian pastor said, what? He said you can't be perfect. He said you can't be perfect. That's what your Christian pastor said. Once again, go take your Christian pastor in this verse right here. 1 John chapter 2, verse 5. But whoso keepeth his word, in him verily is the love of God perfected. Let me scare you again with that word. Him, but whoso keepeth his word, in him verily is the love of God perfected. Yes, I said the P word. Yes, we pushing P. We pushing perfect. That's what we pushing, man. We gonna push that word perfect because that's gonna be the death of whores and whoremongers, man. This class is gonna be the death of whores and whoremongers, man. You know what I'm saying? Because that's why the world messed up. That's why we jacked up, man. That's why you wonder why you got to do all this and you living a horrible life, man. Because you got whores and whoremongers to teach you how to live, man. You know what I mean? You were influenced. You know what I mean? You base your life out of. You know what I mean? You seek the knowledge of. You know what I mean? Everything that everything that you're learning from come from whores, man. You know what I'm saying? That Christian church, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we gotta end that. We gonna end that tonight, man. You know what I'm saying? Drop that, and we gonna go to Romans chapter 6, verse 1. Book of Romans chapter 6, verse 1. Now, all that I just gave you, right? I just showed you how I say to be the love of God is perfected by him that keepeth the law. In verse 5, in 1 John 2, chapter 2, Romans 6 and 1 says, what shall we say then? Shall we continue in sin that grace may abound? God forbid. It's no longer Christ. You know what I'm saying? That God forbid. How shall we that are dead to sin live any longer therein? Y'all, I should have thought was going on. Say to what? You know what I'm saying? Most of Christ. Ain't that to it? Ain't that to it? Hey, right here, let's read it again. Romans chapter 6, verse 1. What shall we say then? Shall we continue in sin that grace may abound? God forbid. Let's look at that word forbid. Oh, no, I'm too. Why? You know what I'm saying? Most of Christ said. Let's look at the word forbid. Matter of fact, before we get the word forbid, let's get the word abound. You know what I'm saying? You saw school system so jacked up. You know what I mean? You'll be surprised how many people don't even learn words like that, man, because of a horrible school system they go to. When they don't learn words like abound and forbid. You know what I'm saying? And because you so, you know what I mean, filled with, you know what I mean, the white Jesus, you look down on your brothers and sisters, man, that come from them school system like that. Go ahead, sir.
Because that's the job. And for the school system and Christianity, Christian church, that's their job is providing.
Right.
To get your money.
Right.
You know, keep you brainwashed, keep you subservience. That's their job.
Right. And we got the one saying so heavy, claim it up. You know what I'm saying? When he's saying so heavy, this is how you know that's true. Because guess what? That's the only way they're gonna get your money is by lying to you. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna support them either. You're not gonna support them if they're telling you the truth. How do I know it? How do I know this? Because look what you're doing right now.
Right.
You're supporting them right now, and they lying to you. We telling you the truth. We showing you how to live and not be a whore. We're showing you how to live and not be a whoremonger. But you want to look at everybody that just ran up in the White House and stuck their face so Trump behind them. You want to look at them as prime examples of how to live. You know what I'm saying? And they gonna take your money, man. You know what I'm saying? And guess what they gonna do with your money? They're gonna go invest into some white man business and shit on other niggas. You know what I'm saying? Yes, they gonna listen, they gonna shit on you with your own money, man.
Right.
They gonna take that money and you gonna see them on TV shitting on you. Good night. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, just being honest. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. Somebody can correct me if I'm wrong, man. You know what I mean? I don't mind correction. All right.
You can't be correct if you came wrong.
Most High Christ, sir. You know what I'm saying? Big ups to the men above me. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Now we're going to get the definition of abound. To be present in large numbers or great quantity. To be prevalent. You know what I mean? To be present, man. You know what I'm saying? So that's what that say when it says that grace may abound. You know what I mean? That grace is present. How do we know grace is present right now? Because look at all the horrible sin we're doing right now. The Lord is still sparing them. You know what I mean? The Lord didn't unalive or hurt or destroy them. You know what I mean? Them brothers, as soon as they left out the White House with Trump a couple of days ago in Black History Month, the Lord didn't destroy you. You know what I mean? Last night when you were there, because that's that grace, man. You know what I'm saying? Giving you time to get it right. Bro. You know what I'm saying, sister? You know what I'm saying? And God forbid. Let's look at the word forbid real quick. We're gonna grab the word forbid. The word forbid. Give me just a second. Good night. What's going on? Forbid. It says refuse. I'll just go to Western. To prescribe from or as if from the position of one in authority. Command against. To hinder or prevent as if by it's like as if by an effectual command. You know what I'm saying? No. So guess what? When you see that right there, God forbid, no. You know what I'm saying? He is not with that sinning, man. He is not with you sinning. He is not with you being a whoremonger. You know what I'm saying? I engage with plenty of precepts, plenty of breakdowns right now. More breakdowns, you got more breakdowns than what you'll ever get in the Christian church right now. You know what I'm saying? But you want to pay them to go shit on you instead of going to ISUPK.com and donating money to Commander Jerry Hunter for bringing out the truth, man. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to go to ISUPK and pay $200, you know what I mean, for your Passover fee to come down here and bring your kids, bring your family. You don't want to come to an event where you ain't got to worry about sin, where you can come in, you ain't got to worry about nobody stealing from you. You ain't got to worry about nobody messing with your women. You know what I mean? You ain't got to worry about those, you know what I mean, those sisters, you know what I mean, fighting each other, you know what I mean, to try to beat them. You ain't got to worry about sisters in here competing to be whores, man. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to worry about your kids being in an unsafe environment, man. You know what I mean? Around monsters and predators and all that, man. You know what I'm saying? But you don't want to pay $200 for that. You know what I'm saying? But you'll go give your Christian church all your money. The place where you was molested and preyed on, and your kids being molested and preyed on it up too. And you'll go put your money in knowing that happened to you and knowing it's happening to your kids too. Come on, man. You know what I mean? You gotta be sick of your damn mind, man. You know what I'm saying? What was this at? Romans 6 and 1. We're gonna drop that, man. We're gonna go to verse 15.
Yeah, man.
Go ahead. Now you gotta get us with. Yes, just stay in there, please. You know what I'm saying? You gotta stay. Be careful. Be careful. You okay? All right. This is the book of Romans, chapter 6, verse 15. What then? Shall we sin because we are not under the law, but under grace? Damn, this sounds like verse 1. God forbid. No, you should not sin because we are not under the law or under grace. That's another cut for Christians that say, well, you know, the law is done away with. Brothers and sisters, I encourage you. The Pastorate, the man with great words. Give me a good word to use right there instead of encourage. Implore. Most High Christ. Most High Christ. I implore you. Did I say it right? You know what I'm saying? Most High Christ. I implore you, you know what I'm saying, to go take this to your Christian pastor and ask him what this is saying. This is the book of Romans, chapter 6, verse 15. What then? Shall we sin because we are not under the law, but under grace? God forbid.
Right.
And if you still arguing with that, man, brother, shame on you. Shame on you. You know what I'm saying? This is anybody online that's going against that right now. Most High in Christ. You know what I'm saying? Most High in Christ, man. Make sure y'all, you know what I mean, signing in, man, and you know what I mean, y'all locked into these classes, man, and being here. Don't go back to your Christian church. You know what I mean? And if you're in the Christian church, you here just trying to see what we're about, we teaching you the truth. You know what I mean? And just take Romans 6 and 15 to your pastor and see what he says. If he go against, once again, you're going to hear me say this a lot. If your Christian pastor says anything in which your eyes see in Romans chapter 6, verse 15, you run like hell, like your life depends on it, because it does. You run like hell to the nearest ISUPK school under Commander General Yohana, which is right here, 3353 Glenwood Road, Decatur, Georgia. You know what I'm saying? We would tighten you up. You know what I'm saying? You got some ride for me? Oh, you got some? I thought you were about to say you bring something up.
Sir, Salah.
Okay, come on. Most High Christ. Oh, Most High Christ. You know what I'm saying? Throughout. We're going to go to 1 John chapter 3, verse 4. You can read that for me, Baba Shah?
Khan out of wine, Khan.
Most High Christ. You put it up when you got it.
Khan. This is the book of 1 John, chapter 3, and verse 4.
Mm-hmm.
Whosoever committed sin transgresseth also the law.
Mm-hmm.
For sin is the transgression of the law.
Guess what? You can't be a whoremonger, man. I just gave it to you in Romans chapter 6, verse 15, where not because the law is done away with, you still can't sin, goddammit. You know what I mean? I don't give a damn how you try to twist it up. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a damn what, how much money you got. I don't give a damn how many followers. I don't give a damn what kind of mega church you got. I don't give a damn what kind of car. Listen, the Lord don't care about none of that, man. The Lord care about you following him. You know what I'm saying? And you doing what's right. The Lord care about you caring about your people. You know what the two greatest commandments is? Serve the Lord with all your heart and love your brother. You know what I'm saying? Guess what? You Negroes ain't doing that in the Christian church. How do I know? Because you're lying to the people that you're supposed to be loving. You know what I'm saying? There's a Christian church on every corner right now, man. Every corner, man. I walk outside this door, I look to this right, it's a Christian church. I look to the left, it's a Christian church. God damn it. If I look in the sky, it's a Christian church. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Everywhere you goddamn go, you see a Christian church. And ain't now one of them helping the community. You know what I'm saying? This is enough of this, man. And y'all pissed me off, man, going to that White House with Trump, man. You know what I mean? 2 days ago in that Black History. You know what I mean? Young brothers and sisters in there, man. You would think going to college would do some good, man. You would think that they really learning something in college, man. You would think that they really learned something, you know what I'm saying, wherever they grew up at, man. And when we get up there and we see you 2 days ago in Black History Month with your face planted right up Trump behind, clearly shows that you ain't learned a damn thing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got a precept for me?
Khan, sir.
Hey, Most High Christ, get up. Yeah, ain't no sweat.
Because what you were saying, you know, that we can't sin I would challenge the people, because what happens a lot of times is they look at what the oppressors are doing and they validate themselves according to that and not according to the scripture.
Right.
And they want to say, you know, since they doing it and they on top, they living good, then why I can't do it? Why I can't do it? Why I can't rob, steal, murder, be a pedophile, be all these things that the oppressor is.
Right.
And it's because of this precept right here. Salaki.
Get done.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter. Salaki, I just lost. Oh, here we go. Book of Psalms, chapter 147 and verse 19. He showeth his word unto Jacob, his statute and his judgments unto Israel. He hath not dealt so with any nation. And as for his judgments, they have not known them. Praise ye Yahweh.
Yeah, clap that up. Listen, do a lap around the church with that one. You know what I'm saying? We need crank the keyboard up on that one. You know what I mean? Let's praise the Lord. You know what I mean? Let's praise the Lord, man. Go ahead. That's like, I ain't mean to take over.
No sweat. Salaki. It was just that's why they can do that. You know what I mean? This isn't their law.
Right.
You know, so we gotta keep our law.
Right.
This is the law from our forefathers, from
right.
our God. Right. And so we keep the law that he gave us. That's why we tell Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans that you can't be a whoremonger. You can't be a filthy sinner. You can't be a whore. You can't be none of that.
Right.
Because our records, our covenant, our promise is made with our forefathers and our God.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Damn right, man. Clear that up, man. You know what I'm saying? That's a heavy precept, brother, because listen, like the brother saying, that the Lord didn't give these devils that, man.
Right.
The Lord didn't give these devils laws, man. They don't have a moral compass. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that you know that they're doing that and you feel that way shows that you have inside of you, you could kind of tell what's right or wrong. You know what I'm saying? You got a moral compass. You got to be conscious, man. You feel bad about doing it. You know what I mean? A lot of brothers and sisters feel bad about what they do. How do I know? Because you wear that cross around your neck. Drug dealers wear that Jesus piece. You know what I mean? You wear that to try to hide your shame, man. You wearing that cross to try to hide your shame. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because you got a conscience, man. You know what I mean? You know you ain't living right. How many songs you hear all the time? How many people you hear, you know, man, I know I ain't doing right. How many times you heard overheard anybody, you know what I mean, tell a brother, street level brothers, don't live like me, brother. Do like this and do like, you know what I'm saying? Right. You know what I mean? But you'll never hear a oppressor say that. A oppressor think you supposed to be doing that.
Right.
You know what I mean? He think that you supposed, but you just have to realize the verse that you just give me just a second. Go, you know the verse where it talk about the Lord said they're gonna go on their belly. It's in Genesis. Oh yeah, Genesis chapter 3 verse 14. You know what I'm saying?
The serpent on it.
Right. Most yeah, you think that's honorable, man. You know what I'm saying? How do I know? In Training Day, one of the first incredible, black movies, where a brother seemed like he was right, but he was living wrong. You know what I mean? Training Day. And then guess what? You know Esau, man, he always think you're supposed to live right and then go out with a bang. You know what I mean? Like on living wicked. You know what I mean? He gave that perfect example with Denzel Washington Training Day. You know what I'm saying? No, man. That ain't how you supposed to live, man. You ain't even, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, we want to live and go out in a bang even with a tiff, but that you don't want to even do that. You want to live old, man. You want to die peacefully in your bed. You know what I mean? Oh, most of Christ, throughout. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I get it real quick while you heard that for me. Throughout. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 3, verse 14. And the Lord said unto the serpent, because thou hast done this, thou art cursed above all cattle, meaning the Lord put a difference between people, man. You know what I'm saying? And above every beast of the field. You know what I mean? Above every beast of the field. You know what I mean? Yo, white people above some, they're above everybody and being wicked. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I mean? Upon thy belly shall thy go, and thus shall thou eat all the days of their life, man. You know what I mean? You know what that dust is? See, you got to be, this book is spiritual. Once again, this is black man talking, man. You know what I'm saying? This is black man talking, man. How you know about the dust? You ain't eat no real dust. Negro, when the hell have you ever heard about, okay, when have you, who eat dust? When have you ever heard somebody eat some goddamn dirt, man? Yeah, come on, man. You ain't ever heard about no real snake eating dirt. You ain't never heard about none of that, man. You listening to, once again, the white man, man. You know what I'm saying? He's not gonna steer you right. You know what I'm saying? What this is talking about, man, is a snake. You know how you call somebody, man? That brother's a snake, man. Oh, you remember back in how they just said back in the day, out of one? Wait, low down. What they say? That brother low down. You know how they say?
Oh, yeah.
What it is?
You're low down dirty.
You know what I mean? Some they used to say, you know what I mean, back in the day, you know what I mean? I heard the news and stuff like that, man.
That ain't gonna come to the end of the class.
Oh, most of Christ, that little sweat, sir. Like, the brother just slow down, man. You know what I'm saying? The brother just, you know what I mean? You understand that, right? And I hate I got to say brother. I hate that I have to say that's a low down brother right there. You know what I mean? That's this and that. Why? Because if I say, man, that white man low down, you won't even hear that, man. The only thing you hear when I say that white man low down, not my Jesus. Right. Not the white man. He's not low down. No. But if I say, man, that's a low down brother. Yeah, I do know some low down niggas. Right. You know a bunch of them, don't you? You know, so go ahead, sir. It's like
one of the things we used to say is snake in the grass.
Snake in the grass, man. Brother, a snake, man. You know what I mean? Keep the grass cut. You know what I'm saying? Right. Keep the grass cut. You know what I mean? So you can watch out for the snakes. You know what I'm saying? And that's what that is, man. You know what I mean? The white man, he's gonna live like that. You know what I mean? He won't people in the White House like you see them brothers and young brothers and sisters in that White House, man. You know what I mean? Being the lowest of us, man. You know what I mean? End up being horrible, brother. You know what I'm saying? We don't need to be like that, man. You know what I'm saying? Where we gonna go with?
Right.
My trim is Jeremy 17 another thing.
Watch that concert, Snoop Dogg, Nelly, and Kodak Black too.
Right, exactly, man. You know what I mean? Snoop, Nelly, and Kodak Black, man. You know what I mean? He probably gave Snoop a bag of weed. You know, I'm just talking. You know what I'm saying? I'm just, you know what I mean? Snoop probably, you know, who he else is said?
He said Snoop Dogg, Nelly, and Kodak Black.
And Nelly, man, you know what I mean? The brother, you know. Shoot, brother, our brother, you know what I mean? He's a story, you know what I mean? I haven't seen this brother, you know what I mean? You know, in the news for a couple of things, you know what I'm saying? And pretty sure money hit him out a little bit, you know, a little chump change Trump going, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Kodak Black got out of jail, you know what I mean, from the oppressor, you know what I'm saying? That goes into oppression make a wise man mad, and the gift destroys the heart. I believe I don't have.
Okay, no sweat.
Yeah. You got
I got one.
Okay, now I got it.
1%.
No, good, nice. Yeah, I ain't got it. I ain't gonna hold tight. I don't have it. You got to hold tight, lawyer. The water. Appreciate you.
Sweat.
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna go, hey, Shalom, you should be thought about it, man. What's going on, man? You know what I'm saying? The book of Jeremiah, chapter 22. No. Matter of fact, let me go to what I was just saying, man. Ecclesiastes 7:7.
Right.
The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 7, verse 7. Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad, and a gift destroys the heart, man. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody was mad, right? You know what I mean? Trump, this and that. Everybody, you know, was fired up at the beginning of so-called Black History Month. But Trump hit you with that gift. What was the gift? Oh, let the niggas in the White House for a day, man. You know what I mean? Hey, listen, they probably ate the same thing you have with your they probably ate the same thing you had with your slavery. You know what I'm saying? When they had the little snacks and stuff, when they had what they call the little portions they be having.
Right.
When they had a little meat and cheese on the stick, or the little pizza. They probably had a pizza party. It was happy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I know they ain't walked out of there with not $1. Trump ain't gave them Negroes no dollar. You know what I'm saying? Trump right here trying to collect as much money as he can. You think you gonna pass out niggas money right now? No. You know what I'm saying? That is not gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? That's not happening, man. You know what I mean? But a gift destroys the heart, brother. And that gift that destroyed the heart was letting them Negroes in that White House. Not Negroes is, we made it. You know what I'm saying? We this and we that. Brother, how simple can you be? Mighty man, pick me up in Jeremiah chapter 2, verse 33. You know what I'm saying? How simple can we be, man? You know what I mean? It's shame on the Christian church, brother, because they make you think that that's how you're supposed to be. They tell us, you know what I'm saying, that God is all love. And they go arguing with us up and down, you know what I mean, about how we supposed to be this and that and neutral with white people. You know what I mean? When right now you got every goddamn time you turn on the news, you see the white people, hell Hitler. You know what I mean? Every goddamn, they put it in the commercials now, probably. You probably turn on the TV and see a Sprite commercial and the man throw the cup like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? You might see, listen, hey, brother, if the Super Bowl next month, I guarantee you'll see about 3-4 commercials with the Hitler was the name on it, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, listen, brother, we have to wake up out here. Give me that verse when you got it, man.
Sir. Jeremiah 2
In 33.
33. The book of Jeremiah, chapter 2, verse 33.
Uh-huh.
Why trimmest thou thy way to seek love?
Why do what?
Why trimmest thou
Uh-huh.
thy way to seek love?
Why did you trim your way to seek love? Somebody give me an example of how to trim your way to seek love. How you trim your way to seek love, brother? See, I know you don't know because you ain't here with us. You like, nigga, I don't know. I ain't trimming my goddamn way. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot. I got you. I understand. Huh? Go ahead. Just give me an example. You ain't got no example. You know what I mean? I give you a perfect example. You seen Boston G, the lady, you seen the lady that killed Boston G, that murdered Boston G?
Oh, concert. And Salaki, the family hugged
That's true. That's trimming your ways right there. You see that Tyler and Ruth walking that Christian church in South Carolina? When they was, you know what I mean, saying we forgive. The people in the church that they forgive Tyler and Ruth for that. You know what I'm saying? Well, you know what trimming your way is? I'm gonna give you a good example. I'm gonna give you a perfect example. You understand? You know how we be at camp, and you see everybody come up against us. Oh yeah, they trimming their ways. They trimming their ways to seek love. You know what I'm saying? But what they don't realize is the love they seeking ain't real love. You know what I mean? They don't understand because they never had love. They don't know what love look like. They thinking that it's hate that we giving them when we actually giving them real love. How do I know? Because guess what? We teach you what our Father taught us, and He's passing it down to you. You know what I mean? Just like your real father, the father that's in your house, that the father that your mother kicked out, the way that he'll get on your behind and be like, yeah, I'm doing this because I love you. He straightening you up. He tightening you. He telling you the truth. He teaching you right from wrong. That's real love. Right. But you Negroes, just like you do with your parents in the house, just like you did when you were 15, 16, you left the house, running away from real love, and running the streets and get some fake love. That's the same thing you do with the Lord, man. You know what I'm saying? The same exact thing you do with the Lord, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's a shame on us, brother. It's a shame on us, sisters. we got to wake up, man. You know what I'm saying? We got to stop it, man. We got to stop being whores and whoremongers, man, for this devil, man. You know what I'm saying? Where we at? Give me, oh, yeah, we still in that verse, right?
Okay.
All right, start from the top, Abba.
Okay. This book of Jeremiah, chapter 2, verse 33.
Yep.
Why trimmest thou thy way to seek love? Therefore, hast thou also taught the wicked ones thy ways?
You had taught the wicked ones your ways. That's what they did, man, when they was on TV like that, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what you did, man, when you was on TV like that, man. You know what I'm saying? TD Jakes, you know what I mean? Jamal Bryant, that's what y'all doing, man, when y'all trim y'all ways, man.
Right.
You know what I mean? You teaching people your ways, man, making people think it's okay to be like that. You know what I'm saying? You making people think that it's okay to be this and that. Well, I tell you what, Lord, you know what I'm saying? When somebody come across you in desperate need and they hit you across the head with a piece of metal, you know what I'm saying? Or when they sell one of your family members some drugs, you know what I'm saying? And they do whatever thing to you, man. You make sure you tell them, you make sure you forgive them and you tell them that God loves everybody. You tell them that same lie. Keep that same energy. Keep that same energy when something bad happened to you. You know what I'm saying? Don't be out here faking the funk, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, so look.
Go ahead, sir.
You know, it's a heavy class right here.
Both sides Christ, man.
Another thing, if you look at it, as a nation, we hoard ourselves out to these other races, Christianity. You know, hey, look, Most High, you know, he looks at us, you know, like, hey, this, you know, like a man with his woman, he gets jealous. You know, your woman go out and she hoeing around with other men and so sleeping around with different men. Yeah, like that's what we doing. Because you look at it, Christianity, we worship false gods. You know, through Christianity, you know, we celebrate all these pagan holidays. Right. Where we get into all these different religions with all these other nations. You know, so we whoring us, we being whores. Right. You know, and these Christian pastors, you know, they backing it because, you know, with that, like you said, well, God loves everybody. Yeah. Right. Right. You know? Right. Come, so clap that up, man. You know what I'm saying? Clap that up, man. You know what I mean? They not teaching the truth, man. They ain't teaching you the truth out here, man. You know what I'm saying? Continue on with that up. Okay.
Also, in thy skirts is found the blood of the souls of the poor innocents.
The who?
Poor innocents.
Right there, man. Also in thy skirts is found the blood of the souls of the poor innocents.
I have not found it by secret search. But upon all these.
But upon all these, man. I have not found it by secret search, man. You know what I'm saying? This shit in the open. You know what I mean? Like you ain't gotta go look for it. Look out here, man. You constantly trying to run away from it. How I know it, brother? This lie has destroyed us so much. Guess what you're doing, man? And you right now, I gotta move away from here. Cause it's too much crime. It's too much this and that. You go to anywhere, man, it's too many niggas. Man, God, look at all these niggas. You walk in your neighborhood, the nigga don't speak to you for nothing. You know what I mean? Like, you don't speak to you don't even know your neighbor, man. You know what I'm saying? You don't, anywhere you go, guess what? You hate them. You know why? You know why you hate another black person? You know what I'm saying? Because the Christian church, you sit up here trying to run away from crime and run away from black people. Negro, you're never gonna get away from that crime in the so-called. Don't take this the wrong way. But you never get away from that crime of those people. You know what I'm gonna tell you why? Because the Christian church creates that, man. The Christian church sit up here and tell you that you can do whatever, you can be whatever, you can live how you want to live, all this and that. And you want to get mad at the people on the block. You pull up to the gas station and you get mad at the brothers outside trying to survive. Why you ain't get mad at the pastor that make them think that they got to do that, man? Why you ain't get mad at the pastor, man? How about why you ain't doing that? Why you won't stop giving your pastor some money and give them brothers on the corner some money, man? So they don't gotta sell drugs. Right. You know what I'm saying? Why you ain't helping these brothers out here in the streets, man? You know what I mean? But you wanna get mad at them. When Negro, they ain't teaching themselves that.
Right.
They ain't learning that by themselves, man. It's coming from the Christian church.
Right.
This whole class, I've been just cutting the Christian church on all those stupid behind lies that we learned in them, man. And not one Christian, man, not one goddamn Christian called in and just corrected me, man. Not one Christian, man. Not the what? What's up, Christ, man? Not one, man. Goddamn hypocrites in that church, man. You sit up here and you wonder why the hood is so bad. Then you want to shame other black people. You want to run up there in that White House with Trump knowing you on camera and trying to shit on black people that support you, making it look like you doing something. Like you better than black people. Like you better than your own people. When Negro, how the hell is the people that you think you better than, how is the hell is they the way they are? Because the Christian church, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you out? Mosiah Christ. Okay. Mosiah Christ. Why falling through though? You know what I'm saying? Mosiah Christ. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was trying to thug with you the whole time. You already know.
Oh, Mosiah Christ. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, thug.
They should thug. You know what I mean? Man, listen, man. All that you hate, man, that's coming from the Christian church, man. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to get into it off the moral law talk, but I was trying to stay with it because I'm going to get into that. Especially you women. You talk about, oh, men ain't this and men ain't that. Men ain't this and that. Negro, I wonder why men ain't like that, sister. Who's teaching the men how to be men? And y'all so destroyed, but listen, I think the women that hear me say that, they still won't understand it. They won't sit back and be like, well, goddamn, he make a good point. Goddamn, they ain't gonna do that. First off, they ain't gonna listen enough to goddamn get what I'm saying anyway. They're probably going off right now. You know what I'm saying? The point is, brother, who's creating this, man? Who is creating these horrors and whoremongers? It's that goddamn Christian church, man. Any takers want to prove me wrong. Anybody online, the call-in number is 404-793-7180. We live on Facebook and YouTube. The call-in number is 404-793-7180. Somebody you can call in with your question or comment, you know what I mean, or just call in and try to prove me wrong about what I'm saying. Prove me wrong that the Christian church ain't doing this and doing that, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Where we at,
Like I said, we're at verse
34.
30.
Yeah, the verse 34, right?
We're at the 34.
Okay, yeah. Pick me up at the top of 35 about myself.
Okay. Yet thou sayest, because I am innocent, surely his anger shall turn from me.
Mm-hmm.
Behold, I will plead with thee, because thou sayest, I have not sinned.
Woo! Good night. You heard that, right? Lord said, yet thou sayest, because I am innocent, surely his anger shall turn from me. You know what I'm saying? You sit out there, who that sound like, brother? Who sit up here and say that they innocent and they, you know what I mean, they just this and that?
Salakia, sir. A lot of Christians act like they just don't know better.
Like they just so innocent, right?
Okay.
Let's do this real quick. Just do it real quick. In just a second. We're gonna go right here. Give me a second, John. Follow the shot. We're gonna give you the definition of innocent. Brother, I'm read this book. This is the definition of innocent. Free from legal guilt or fault. That's what innocent means. Innocent don't mean that you, nah, that ain't innocent. Innocent means Free from it, right, brother? Oh my good night, brother. Look at the definition and tell me what B say. In the Merriam-Webster dictionary, look up innocent and tell you what that say, brother. Tell me what that say, brother. You know what I mean? These are words that a lot of us don't learn in school, man. You know what I'm saying? Depending on where you go to school at, you know what I mean? The school system's so horrible. We don't even, you know what I mean, understand the depth of many of these words, man, because they ain't teaching the curriculum in school. And also because, you know, the teachers are so oppressed in school too, you know what I mean, because they ain't making enough money. They got a lot on their mind. Then, you know, because of the Christian church, you got these badass kids in the school. The teachers can't get enough, you know what I mean, decorum out these kids. You know what I'm saying? They even teach the curriculum, man. All because why? The goddamn Christian church got everybody thinking you can be a damn animal and run around and act how you want to act. And that's not true, man. Go ahead and give me that, brother.
Come. Innocent. Definition B. Free from guilt or sin.
What?
Free from guilt or sin.
Free from guilt or sin, man. That's what that means, man. Innocent means free from guilt or sin. Meaning what this whole class been, man. This whole class has been that you should not be a sinner, man. You should not be a whoremonger, man. You should be innocent, man. You know what I'm saying? But guess what your Christian pastors and these people in this church is doing, man? They pretend to be innocent, man. They pretend to be like this and that. And they not, brother. They are liars, man. Liars in that Christian church, man, destroying the Lord's people, man. You know what I mean? Shame gonna come over you bastards, man. You know what I'm saying? You can drop that out. You know what I mean? Pick me up at Jeremiah chapter 23, Bible shop. Matter of fact, do I want to get that one? Yeah, just pick me up right there.
Come. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 23 and verse 1.
Uh-huh.
Woe be unto the pastors.
Who?
The pastors.
Woe be unto you pastors, man. Look at the word row and read it for me. Woe, W-O-E. If anybody want to follow along, man, he looking up the word woe, W-O-E. Mm-hmm. You get it to me when you got it. Okay. I know sweet up.
Woe, great suffering from loss, misfortune, or trouble.
Great suffering from what?
From loss.
Uh-huh. You talking about
from loss, misfortune, or trouble.
Read it one more time.
Great suffering from
Great
loss.
suffering. TD Jakes, when he's just in the hospital, sit up there acting all innocent.
You know who just died.
Oh yeah, good night. Damn. Throw out, brother. You know what I'm saying? You can help me out. I already know what you're talking about. He's just done. I mean, I just said that. And look at the what is his name?
I didn't know the cussing pastor.
The cussing pastor. Read that definition again.
Whoa, great suffering from loss.
Whoa, with suffering from loss. Look at the cursing pastor. Suffered much woe. He suffered and lost his life. TD Jakes is suffering. And guess what's going to happen to him if he don't teach the truth? I think we get the point. You know what I'm saying? Where we at, up?
So like I said, we're at verse 1. Jeremiah chapter 22.
Okay, drop that and give me Proverbs chapter 23 and 27. Hey, matter of fact, before you go there, let me just end on that point of what I'm trying to say. Jeremiah 23 and 25, I think that's it. Since I was on the, since I've been bringing it out here about how the brothers and sisters went in that White House, man. I say 23 and 25, right? Yeah, most of the Christ, give me that.
Come on. I have heard what the prophets said. That prophesy lies in my name.
That do what?
Prophesy lies.
You blaspheme the Lord, man. Prophesy them goddamn lies. Oh yeah, you brother. You know how you be like, brother. You know how people be like, hey man, don't be lying on my name. Hey, you know how mad you get when somebody lie on your name?
Oh God.
You know how you feel? You damn to be ready to kill somebody, don't you? What the hell you think the Lord gonna do when you lie on his name? Right. you think you can just, you think, oh, can't nobody lie on your name, but you can lie on the Lord's name? Come on, goddamn. Maybe we need to pray to you then. You know what I'm saying? Something. You know what I mean? Pick me up right there where you at.
Come on. Saying, I have dreamed. I have dreamed.
Right there, man. Lying, man. Martin Luther King. Whoa. With suffering and loss. Martin Luther King caught woe on that balcony. Suffered and lost his life. Because he passed down that lie when he said, I have a dream. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 23, verse 25. Woe unto the cursing pastor. Woe unto the dude, Bishop Eddie Long. Woe unto I think he said but woe unto TD Jakes, woe unto Diddy, woe unto everybody that's suffering right now. Yeah, they in the suffering stage right now, man. You know what I mean? They suffering, brother. You know what I'm saying? And if they don't get it right, we know what's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Drop that and give me Proverbs chapter 23, verse 27. Now we finna go back to the other one point, man. You know what I'm saying? You can read it when you got it up.
This book of Proverbs, chapter 22, verse 27. For a whore is a deep ditch, and a strange woman is a narrow pit.
I got one more precept I want to bring up. Now we just gonna turn it. Hey, most of the crack y'all watching the style, man. We start picking it up. I'm reading something else. I slack. My fault. Go ahead.
For a whore is a deep ditch.
And we in Proverbs 23, right?
Verse 27.
All right, go ahead. Start from the top, Baba Shah Slack.
This book of Proverbs, chapter 23, and verse 27.
For
a whore is a deep ditch.
A deep ditch, brother. A whore is a deep ditch. It didn't say a whore is a trophy that many brothers like to add up here and put on a goddamn pedestal. You know what I'm saying? Listen, and this is a metaphor. I'm talking about a woman that you look at that's a whore, and the spiritual whores that was up in the White House. You put all them on a pedestal. You look at them like they the way to be, and they a trophy. The Lord just said a whore is a deep ditch. Ain't nothing good about that, man. What good do you get out of deep ditch? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Continue on up.
And a strange woman is a narrow pit.
A strange woman is a narrow pit, meaning a narrow pit, man. Meaning, you know what I mean, brother? You ain't getting out of that, man. You know what I'm saying? A narrow pit, brother. A narrow pit is like, brother, you know what a narrow pit is? Give me a, you can bring it up.
That's like a plot of land that you put a grave in.
Like you ain't got no space. Like you just a narrow ass pit that you can't even, you damn near impossible to wiggle out of that, man. It's impossible to wiggle out of child support for 18 years. It's impossible to wiggle out of STDs, man. AIDS. It's impossible to wiggle out of cancer, man. It's damn near impossible. Let me say that, correct my words. It's damn near impossible to wiggle out of that, man. You out here dealing with these whores, knowing how much these whores talk. You know what I mean? And first of all, it's wrong to deal with a whore, whether she talk or not. But look at Trouble, the brother Trouble, that lost his life. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm bringing him out. There's many brothers that lost their life, but Trouble is an icon that many of us know. You know what I mean? The brother lost his life dealing with a whore. It was hard. It was down there pop. He couldn't get out of that pit. He was in that pit and couldn't get out of it, man. You know what I mean? Allegedly, they say he was trying to fight. He was trying to defend himself when the brother came up. He was in that narrow pit. He was trying to get out of that narrow pit. But, man, took it. You know what I'm saying? Whoa, you know what I mean? He suffered and he lost his life, man. You know what I mean? And that's what's going to happen to many of us if we continue to be whores and whoremongers, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? We got to stop it, brother. Tonight is the end of our whoremongers and the black community, man. You know what I'm saying? You do not go back to that Christian church, man, after you watch it. You don't do that. Lawyer, you gotta relax, okay? You know what I'm saying? You don't do none of that, man. You know what I mean? Where we at, dog? Lost the track.
We are at Proverbs 27, verse 28.
Give me 28, Baba Shah.
She also lieth in wait, as for a prey.
She lied. She also lied in wait, as for prey, man. You know what I'm saying? You out here, guess what? You out here dealing with these horrible women. Guess what? Whether they're on the street, they ain't on the streets no more. You know what I'm saying? They might be. I don't. You know what I mean? They on the streets. I'm pretty sure. God damn it! But guess what? I know they on social media. I know they sit back on behind. I know they sit back on that camera and they throw the video out there. They sit back and wait, and they praying on you when you get in that inbox, man. You know what I'm saying? See, they praying on you. She picked that video up. I don't want a man that, you know, I don't need a man to buy me this. Just pay my bills. I don't need a man that, you know, by designer, just take me on a vacation. I don't need a man. Bitch, you still a whore. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's the same. That's just like saying, oh, I don't like my limit, but you take ecstasy. Now that's like taking ecstasy. You like, I take my limit. I don't deal with no ecstasy. It's heroin, dum-dum. You know what I'm saying? You just dressing it different.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like you still a whore, and many of us fall for that, man. Because that Christian church, man, that Christian church don't teach you. First of all, the Christian church don't even teach you real survival. You know what I'm saying? Like what you doing out here, you think it's surviving? Nigga, that ain't so. That ain't surviving. I'm telling you, that's not real survival. You know what real survival look like? Black people right now running to the ISUPK school near them in their location, wherever you may be. We're right here, 3353 Glenwood Road. Getting together with the brothers and sisters in here, and we figuring out a way to hold. We figured out a way to hold the line until Christ return, man.
Right.
That's real. That's real. That's real. Matter of fact, we got to figure it out. Let me take that back. We got to figure it out here. What I mean is, we get together. You know what I mean? We serve the Most High. We get everything we need. You know, instead of you going out there running with the white man trying to do business, come over here, man. Bring your business over here. Bring all that over here. Bring it to the people that bring it to the people that need it, man. I just don't understand black people either. Like we out here crying about, oh, we need this and we need that. Negro, let's just get together and build it. You know what I'm saying? Why would you try to run into? Why are you running to the white man? Why? That's useless energy, man. Why you living a bearer's life? You being a whore. Being a whore, man. You know what I'm saying? We don't need whores, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, hold on, give me a second. Hey, that's slow as guitar, sir. Hey, slow as guitar, sir. Slack the one. Hey, I'm teaching class, sir. Slack. Hey, Mo, so you grab this real quick, sir? It's like, sir. Hey, oh, no, man, I got 8 slices, so I'm teaching class. If I could. All right, go. Actually, I'm correct. Hey, throughout, sir, my fault, sir.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? What was that?
Oh, God. We are at 23,
Mm-hmm.
28.
Yeah.
What
was the point I was just making?
Sloppy. It was about, it was about us. It was about the school. If you want to survive.
If you feel the water, get a brother in. Most out of Christ, man. You know what I'm saying? Hell, that's the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Brother, this is how you survive, man. You know what I'm saying? That's real survival, man. Real survival is brotherhood and sisterhood, man. You know what I'm saying? What you thinking is about survival, man? That's you just being disgusting and horrible, man. You want me to tell you what you're doing? You're doing what you see these dogs and these people. You know what I mean? What these dogs and these cats do. When you see these dogs and cats just running around, just eating the goddamn thing on the ground. When you see anybody, that's what you call survival. You out here just being a whore for any goddamn thing. Just like a dog for any piece of goddamn bread and food to see. Any goddamn bread and food to see. You just like that. Perfect example. You just ran up in the White House like that, man. Any goddamn house of, I don't give a dick. Any house of white man let you in, you running your ass up in there, man. You know what I'm saying? Black people gotta stop, bro. You know what I mean? They Christian church, brother. It has to, brother. The Christian church gotta fall, brother. The Christian church gotta fall, because if not, you're gonna always be begging. You're gonna always be trying to get away from niggas that you think commit crime. You're gonna always be trying to get away from everything that you think is actually the real problem. The brothers at the gas station ain't the problem. You know what I'm saying? The brothers over here trying to survive, breaking into cars ain't the problem. The sisters over here, you know what I mean, trying to do what they can do to survive ain't the problem. The real problem is the shit they learning in that church, man. The knowledge, the lies that they learning in the church, man. That's the real problem, man. You know what I'm saying? I can't get over how Jamal Brown, man. I cannot get over that for the life of me, man. How this man said he gonna go to vacate and find a brother smelling like weed, man.
Right.
Like, brother, what the hell is, like, for what? You know what I mean? So that he can teach you about answer question and all that. He trying to be just like the white man, man. He gonna have you working for him selling weed, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Everything towards us. Where we at, up?
We were still at 28.
Go ahead, Bubba Shop.
Oh God. The book of Proverbs, chapter 23, verse 28. She lieth. She also lieth in wait as for a prey.
Mm-hmm.
And increaseth the transgressors among men.
Right. It increases the transgressors among men, man. Give me a perfect example how a woman increases the transgressors among men.
Sloppy, sir.
Mm-hmm.
So they try to make those heathen holidays about your family. Oh, you don't want to celebrate it because it's not his birthday,
Mm-hmm.
but that's the day that all of your family's going to be there. That's what they always did.
Mm-hmm.
So they try to get you on that.
It's brother, they're insolent, brother. You know what I mean? That's insolent, brother. Get a brother in hand, man. Them lies, man. The Christian church do that, and guess what? They taught your women to do the same thing.
Right.
Oh, if you don't celebrate this, you know what I mean? You don't come back home. We gonna kick you out. And guess what? Because you want to serve the Lord, because you want to live right. Guess what? Guess what's gonna happen? That woman is gonna be a whore. She's gonna go do this and do that, and she's gonna run down to that child support office. And guess what she's gonna do? Hit you on child support and put you in that narrow pit. Why? Because you didn't know that you had a whore from the jump. You know what I'm saying? You didn't realize that you didn't realize you was walking. You didn't realize that. Perfect example. I mean, we have seen movies before where you see the war movies, and you know back in World War, which was with the Chinese. What war was that? With the Chinese and Koreans or whoever? What war was that? Was that World War?
Korean War.
was not the Chinese wars. You know, with the jungle.
Oh, Vietnam War.
I think that's it. What you got something from me?
No, that was the Vietnamese. Yeah, that was South Vietnamese and North Vietnam.
Oh yeah, come.
America got involved with it.
Come, sir. Who that online says like? Go ahead, Yaquan.
Hello, sir. I was just trying to take a guess at out of one. I was gonna say the Hiroshima thing. But
Yeah, that's definitely part of it. That's definitely part of it, yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Clear that up too throughout the circuit. That's what it is. And the point I'm trying to make about that is, you know, you had those, you had them traps that you see. You in the jungle, you walking.
Right.
Guess what? Next thing you know, boom, you fall into a trap. You know what I'm saying? And guess what?
Landmine.
Yeah, a landmine. Perfect example. You know what I'm saying? That's what that woman is, brother. That woman is, you know what I'm saying? That woman that you think is so good and she perfect. You know what I mean, man? Yes, you taking care of that whole ain't you? I be slacking. Brother, I ain't calling you women no whore. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing this. That's not what I'm doing. It's like, I'm talking about the women that are whores. Right. You know what I'm saying? You taking care of. Guess what? You know what I mean? Christmas come up. Easter, what it is? Easter around the corner? It's gonna be like, man, come to church with me. I ain't going to that church. And how about you try to take her keys? You take her keys, you know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, take her keys, rip up the Easter dress, you know what I mean? Throw the Easter baskets away. You know what I'm saying? Listen, you in it now, brother. You in that, listen, you done walked 4 flares in that pit. You know what I'm saying? Your ass going on child support. You know what I'm saying? You on child support. Listen, man, this the part that you don't realize though. You hadn't already got in that truck from the jump. You know what I'm saying? But before that moment even happened, you was already in that truck. Why? Because of the Christian church. You know what I mean? That knowledge and will, that knowledge and that lies. I got to stop saying knowledge because it's not knowledge. The lies that's coming up out of that Christian church that been passed down generations after generations is the reason why everything is just jacked up, man. It's the reason why we got horrible homes. It's the reason why every time you get online, you saying brothers and sisters go at it. You saying this brother, he's telling you how to do this. This woman telling you how to do that. This telling you that. And no, everybody got all you goddamn solutions and answers. But ain't now one of you people try to get up here in class, man, and learn the truth about God. You got all this damn knowledge out here, and I don't hear not one person ever say, well, anything about God. You better go online after class. Go online. Look at everybody giving relationship advice. Look at everybody giving advice. Ain't nobody gonna say, follow God. They damn sure ain't gonna say go to ISUPK.com. They ain't gonna say follow Commander General Yohana. They're not gonna say, brother, you need to live right. You know why? It ain't because 9 times out of 10, it ain't because that, you know, they don't want to tell you. They don't know it because they've been taught lies, man. They've been taught lies just like you've been taught lies. You know what I'm saying? That's it, brother. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? Now you have something that they don't have. And you know what you should do with this knowledge that you have, man? You should sit back, study it. You should continue to come to class, man. You should continue to fight for them, man. You know what I'm saying? Fight for your family, man. You know what I mean? Fight for your people, man. You know, that's how you survive, man. That's real survival. Real survival is fighting for your people, man. You know what I'm saying? Where we at, up?
Jeremiah.
Proverbs. Proverbs 23.
Give me the precept real quick before we get out of here. What let me see? Yeah, where is it?
You got woe right here in verse 29.
Where is it?
Proverbs 23 and 29 starts with woe.
No, I'm gonna drop that. This is what I want to get. Give me a second. Throughout it though, I definitely appreciate you. Let me see. Give me there should be no There should be no whores. And the daughter, what is it? Paraphrase. There should be no whores.
No whores in the daughters of Zion.
Right. Give me that real quick. And while he pulling that, I'm going to read Ephesians chapter 5, verse 5. This is Ephesians chapter 5, verse 5. For this we know that no whoremonger, nor unclean person, nor covetous person, nor covetous man, who is an idolater, hath any inheritance in the kingdom of Christ and of God. Listen, man, if you're a whoremonger, man, I don't know what you learned out there talking about that, you know, the law is done away with, because we done gave you that too, man. We done did all that, man. You know what I mean? We done showed you how that is a lie from the Christian church. You cannot be a whoremonger, man. You know what I mean? The Bible just said you had any, who is an idolater, had any inheritance in the kingdom. Let no man, let's go to verse 6. Let no man deceive you with vain words. For because of these things cometh the wrath of God upon the children of disobedience. Be ye not partakers with them, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't be out here dealing with them like that, man. They teaching you lies, brother. You ain't supposed to be no whoremonger. You know what I mean? You ain't supposed to be no unclean person, man, no conveyed person. You know what I'm saying? You know what they got in person, man? A whoremonger. Guess what? A whoremonger is you want other people's stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? Guess what? Just like a conveyed person, man. You know what I mean? An unclean person, you right here just, you know what I mean? A whoremonger is all that in one, man. You know what I'm saying? And if you covetous 9 times out of 10, you the same as everything else listed right here, man. Or unclean, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't be no whoremonger out here, man. You know what I mean? And that ain't just talking dealing with the women, man. You know what I'm saying? That's dealing with your people too, man. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of you Christian pastors are pimping them sisters, man. Teaching them sisters them lies, man. You know what I mean? Destroying sisters' home. Sisters can't even listen. The sisters coming to you because they want peace in their home. They coming to the Christian church. They, listen, the women would cook the pastor a meal because they want to believe that you so right. They want to believe that you really did a help them. Like they going through hell with their man. Right. FYI, women, the reason you're really going through hell at home with your man is because Christian church, where you're going to get help from, is the place that's causing the destruction of your home. But that was just the sidebar. And back to the point. Women going through all this hell at home, guess what? And they going to the pastor. Why? You know what I'm saying? Giving him all this and that, right? And guess what? He's lying to them, man. And brothers, that's why you should not let your women go to that Christian church, man. Because he's soothing her with them lies, man. He's not helping her, man. You know what I'm saying? He's soothing her. You know what I mean? You think that, oh, let her go to that Christian church and, you know what I'm saying, she gonna come back okay and this and that. Nah, brother. You know why she come home calm? Because she has just got recharged with lies. And she waiting on the right moment to spark up on you. She gonna spark up on you, brother. You know what I mean? And the Christian church is destroying black homes, man. On both aspects of it, man. Where we at, Up? Give me that what you got. Uh-huh.
We got Deuteronomy 23:17.
Go ahead, Baba Shah.
There shall be no whore of the daughters of Israel,
Uh-huh.
nor a sodomite of the sons of Israel.
Mm-hmm. Where you at again?
Deuteronomy 23:17.
Okay, go ahead.
Thou shalt not bring the hire of a whore
Uh-huh.
or the price of a dog
Mm-hmm.
into the house of the Lord thy God,
Right.
for any vow. For even both these are abomination unto the Lord thy God.
Right, man. You know what I mean? There should be no whore of the daughter of Israel, man. You know what I mean? Y'all, you sisters should not be whores out here, man. And that's what the Christian church is creating. Christian church is creating horrors, man. You know what I'm saying? It is, man. Correct me if I'm wrong. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, man. And nor a sodomite of the son of Israel. You know the Christian church, listen, that's the baseline of the Christian church. You know what the baseline of the Christian church is? Whores and sodomites.
Right.
The same thing that you see growing up. You'll see women hanging, you'll see women dogging men up, but then turn around and hang with a sodomite. You know what I'm saying? Like instead of them looking at the sodomite like, you know, this and that, they hanging with the sodomite, man. You know what I'm saying? Like that, and that's because the Christian church had made those two things righteous, man. It made being a whore and a sodomite righteous. How do I know this again? Because women will sit up here and call their man insecure. Why? Because you correcting her. You're trying to teach her how to protect herself. You're trying to teach her how to be modest. You know the dangers of the world. You love this woman. So you're trying to teach her how to carry herself, teach her how to dress, teach her how to do all this and that. She'll call you insecure. What about that gay friend? Goddamn, he ain't no guy. He seemed like he would be insecure. He ain't even he ain't comfortable being a man.
Right.
He's trying to be a woman.
Right.
And you telling me a man that's trying to protect you insecure, but your sodomite friend that don't know if he a man or a woman ain't insecure? God damn.
Right.
Well,
he insecure about his own self.
Exactly. He insecure. You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, he got you botching up your body. That's the reason why you look, listen, correct me if I'm wrong. Ain't nothing, ladies, there's nothing wrong with, you know, the makeup. There's nothing wrong with, you know, the lashes, and, you know, the beautification of thyself. Nothing wrong with you doing that to yourself. But you want me to tell you why a lot of men don't like it? You want me to let you know the secret why a lot of men don't like makeup and all that stuff? Other than they say they like natural women, they just want you to be yourself, right? Other than all that, right? They don't like it because you look like your male friend that's trying to be you when he put on makeup. Right. Dumb. Right. You botching your body up, you dressing your body up, and you looking like a fucking man. Go ahead,
It's insane to me how like they get their makeup advice from a sodomite. Like they get their advice on what a sodomite wants to do to look at them.
Right.
And they do.
Go let most of you.
Like in a sodomite mind, they're thinking about a man looking at them, and that's how you gonna design yourself as a
right. Confusion, brother. Brother. It is total. Listen, it'll drive you insane trying to understand. Go ahead,
because they got to remember that man, your sodomite friend, he trying to get your man. These sodomites out here trying to replace women.
Right. And you want to sit up here and talk about it, like that's why this verse right here says there shall be no whore of the daughter of Israel, nor a sodomite of the son of Israel, because look at who's leading the nation right now. Right. Whores and sodomites. And women, what they say, men ain't this and that. Oh man, they just want to do this and they want to do that. You just want to have that. Sister, the homosexual friend you got, why you don't tell him, why you don't say he ain't shit? Because he's encouraging you to not only look like a man, he's encouraging you to be the whore. And on a drunk night, you still probably gonna have sex with him. Why? Because he's a man. But the man is trying to take care of you. The man is trying to protect you and show you how to live. And the man is trying to add some class to you. You want to talk about him. But not the sodomite that's preying on you, that hates you, that don't know who he is, that's insecure. And let me let you on another part. The way that he became a vampire is the way that he's gonna turn your kids into vampires at any given moment. What do I mean? The way that somebody prayed on him and turned him into a LGBT, it's the way that he's gonna touch and pray on your kids. And guess what? Your kids gonna be walking around looking like that too. You see all these kids walking around. I just seen a video where a brother had a crown, you know what I'm saying, in his hand. You know what I'm talking about, the kid?
Oh yeah, I seen that.
You know what I'm saying? He had a crown on looking like a flaming homosexual. The brother can't be no more than 13, you know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, young brother, man. Young brother in a cheerleading outfit. What is a cheerleading outfit, Monster? Cheerleading outfit.
Yeah.
You praising that.
Just like a girl.
Listen, you need to find out who in your family or what gay friend you got that has touched him. That's what you should be doing. Right. You know what I'm saying? You want to sit up here and say, y'all, men ain't shit. Yeah, I'm gonna give you one. Go find out what man that is that ain't shit and flame him up. You know what I'm saying? Flame that man up. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But where we at? We're gonna go to verse matter of fact, we're gonna end it right there, man. You know what I'm saying? This is the ISUPK under Commander General Hunter, man. Started out on 1 West National 25th Street, Harlem, New York. We teach Black Latinos, Native Indians. Go on the website, you know what I'm saying? West Indian, North, South, Central America. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? West Indies, man. We are the real Jews, and we must come together, man. You see the times we living in, man. It's only getting worse and worse. You know what I'm saying? And being a whoremonger ain't gonna help you. That is not a survival skill. That is not surviving. The only way you're gonna survive is with real brotherhood and sisterhood and the knowledge of the Lord that you're gonna only find in the ISUPK under Commander General Hunter. Anything outside of that is a lie. And it is a total opposite of the Lord. With that, we're gonna pass it off to Precinct Officer 500 Mo something. In a second, man. In a second, man. Man. It's the reading, right? You get strong, brother. You know what I'm saying?
ISUPK security announcements. ISUPK started out 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. For new brother and sister. When new brothers and sisters come to school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves on the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6 month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. Numbers 18 and 21, Malachi 3, 8-10, means 10th in the Hebrew, Ma'ashra. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord give you gets to the treasury department or teacher. Priest month, we will offer peace, not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming holy convocations is the Feast of Purim. That'll be March 13th on a Wednesday and Thursday the 14th. Oh, Salakia. Thursday the 13th of March and Friday the 14th of March. You can find it in the book of Esther 9:20-31. And don't forget, once again, Atlanta 2025, we got the Passover.
That's right.
Black American Indians, you know, come on to the Passover in Atlanta. You know, $200 for adults, kids 16 and under is for free.
Right.
You know, hey, look, just remember, this is a commandment by the Most High, man. You know, He destroyed our enemies for us.
Right.
You know, so hey, look. So I hope to see all of you in Atlanta.
That's right.
You know, hey, if you can pay Chris Brown thousands of dollars and go to a concert, you know, you pay Chris Brown thousands of dollars and take a picture with him.
Right.
You know, you pay thousands of dollars to go to a concert.
Right.
Come on, I know you can make it to it. I know $200, man. Come on.
Right.
You might occupy an aqua to check the bulletin board in the hallway. If anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, start wearing all black, boot, shirt, pants, headbands, and scarf. With that, you want courtesy salute to the men of Israel, men of Israel. Amad Shabbat, Amad, Barak.
Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shabbat.
What we said translated from Hebrew to English is, Lord, bless you in the name of Christ. I'm top, hands up. We want courtesy salute to the sisters online. But Israel, Aman Shabbat, Aman, Barak. And what we said translated from Hebrew to English is, Lord, watch over you in the name of Christ. I'm top, hands down, class dismissed.
Christ, this Officer 5000, Jeremiah, the camp leader of Atlanta. Passover 2025, starting April the 9th, we got the lamb slaughter. April the 10th, we got General Muhammad's class. April the 11th, we got the black party that's gonna have the Hebrew graduation. April the 12th, in Atlanta, Georgia, the 56th annual Passover, the only Passover under commended Junior Hunter.
Our great and holy King has honored us for turning our lives from the darkness to the light, man. There's no greater gift you can receive than to wake up to the truth and then commit your life to saving your brothers, man. Looking in their eyes and seeing their faces and seeing what they've suffered and what they've gone through and seeing the end of it, man. It is a guaranteed seat in the kingdom of heaven, man. So in the name of our King Yahushua, we dedicate us another Passover of brothers and sisters' lives being saved.
April the 13th, we got the Feast of Unleavened Bread. Shalom.